I'm back with another lower body isometric exercise for you. This is going to be hip abduction and external rotation. No need to memorize the names, but pay attention as I demonstrate the technique, and then I'm going to break it down for you in step by step so that you're able to get the most of this exercise. So I want you to be paying attention to my left leg here. So I'm laying down on the ground, and here's what I'm going to do. The first thing, I'm going to press into the ground. With arms straight, I'm going to press just like this. Why am I going to do that? Because if I'm pressing, it's going to turn on my abs when I do that. You're going to press, keeping good posture, good alignment here. You're going to press into the ground until your abs turn on. And you may feel a little bit in your triceps or the back of your shoulder too. That's fine. So I'm going to press. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to abduct, or take my leg out to the side to about 45 degrees. Now I should feel the muscles in the side of my hip creating that movement. Then the final step, the third step, is watch my foot and my hip. I'm going to twist my hip out. You see how my foot comes out? But it's not happening at my foot. My foot's moving, but the muscle and the joint that's really moving, because my knee's staying straight. You see that? But my hip is rotating out. And I'm going to rotate my hip out until I feel a contraction in that hip, until I feel the muscle squeezing in that hip. And then I'm going to hold for however long I'm supposed to hold. Then I'm going to relax, and I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to repeat the rep. How do I repeat the rep? I'm going to press into the ground till my abs are on. Then I'm going to bring my leg out to about 45 degrees, and I'm going to rotate from my hip, external rotation from the hip, and I'm going to keep rotating until I feel the muscles turn on. And I'm going to hold that position and then relax. And again, the muscle here that you should feel the most is the external rotation in the hip. Okay, so you're bringing that leg out and you're rotating. How hard do you rotate? Again, start with 30% and then start to build up from there. And once you really get good at this, you can start to rotate hard and squeeze. And the harder you squeeze, the stronger your hip muscles are going to get. But you don't want to start off like that, because you can hurt yourself, especially if you have some damage in your hip. You can also get a cramp, which is very uncomfortable. So you want to start about 30%, and then you're going to work up from there. And that's how you do the hip abduction with hip external rotation exercise.